right, that's planter number 1 is down. I'll show you kind of what we're taking out and stuff now that we got one down. I got a little time to breathe. Don't have Dad down my back, breathing down my neck. All right, so this is what we took out. Soybean seed plate. And took the ejector out. You got to have a cotton seed plate, a cotton ejector, and then you have to have a cotton brush. We had to take out the soybean brush. But that was the 3 things. The singulator part, it's the same for soybeans and cotton, same singulator, so we didn't have to take that out. So seed plate, brush, and ejector. Here is the cotton variety we went with, Delta Pine. This is the majority of our acres will be planted in this variety. But it's a Delta Pine 2141. I don't know if last year was his first year, but I did a little bit of custom picking last year and I picked this variety and it was really, really good. I was very impressed with it. Also, it's supposed to be the nematode resistant, root knot, and reniform. That's a big problem we have in our area is reniform. Anyway, this variety is supposed to be resistant to those 2 nematodes. So we're gonna try it out. Hopefully it'll yield good. Like I said, when I picked it last year, it was probably the best cotton I saw all year. Philip's bringing the next planter in. All we're gonna do is do the same thing, take the hoppers off, clean the beans out of them, swap the plates, and then we'll put the cotton seed in there and it'll be ready to go. Which will knock your thumb off. Ooh. Planting cotton is really hard. It's a lot different than corn and beans because cotton you're only planting it a ½ inch deep. It's really shallow seed, and the big problem we're having now is what we're going to have to make a decision when we get up there to Lounsboro is we're running out of moisture. Hopefully there's some moisture still in the ground, and that's going to determine how deep we go. We typically want to go a ½ inch, but if there's moisture, you know, down 3/4 of an inch, then we're going to stick them down there 3/4 of an inch. Hopefully finding enough moisture to sprout and to make that cotton plant come up out of the ground. So the big question of the day, how deep are we going to go, or how shallow are we going to go on the cotton?
What's that shit? Yeah, it blows it out of there.
You put 1 bag in all of them?
Yes.
There's your cotton seed. Like that grease gun?
Oh yeah.
Not ready to go back to the other one, are
It's just hard to,
huh?
you need one with the iron thing on it. You get in front and good. And then you ain't gonna fit in the front side, right?
Not them rubber hose.
No.
Okay, what I'm gonna do now, we'll go ahead and get this variety entered in there into the 2020. And also it'll connect to the iPad, so when they get to the field, they'll be ready to go. Everything will be set up. We're gonna be going to Lounsboro. We'll probably be starting in field number 1. All right, the crop, we're gonna go to cotton. And I do not have this variety in there, so we're gonna add a new hybrid. And there it is right there. So we'll just click on that, confirm it. You want all the rows, confirm. And there she is. Population, we definitely got to change this. 36,000 seed per acre is what we shoot for on cotton. And we hill drop. We drop 2 seed every time seed plate comes around. It's not singulated like corn where it drops 1 seed, and soybeans. The theory behind the hill drop is if your layer of dirt on the very top of your soil, if it gets hard or baked by the sun and it's real crusty, sometimes that cotton seed doesn't have a lot of vigor. Sometimes farmers are fearful of the seed not being able to push up and break that crust. So the theory is if you have 2 seed pushing up at the same time, they're able to work together and both push that soil up and crack the soil, or they can get up out of there and get up out of the ground. So that's the reason we do the hill drop. All right. Looks good to me.
Oh, what do you got to do here, Danny?
I've got his.
I was waiting on him to grease up and I was going to get decent. It looks like it just finished.
I got his on cotton, got it on the variety and everything.
You want to do mine?
Yeah.
It's out here.
Before we leave, I'm going to see if I can get this done. I don't know if it's going to happen or not because Dad may look at me like I'm crazy. But I'm going to see if I can get him to do the 3 shots in the trash can. So let's see if we can make that happen. He's either going to look at me like I'm crazy or either I'll get the shot. Oh my gosh, y'all, that was the fastest 3 basketball shots I've ever seen. All right, now that we got that out of the way, they're getting on the road. Me and Mark are gonna go over there in the valley. I've got to go get my rogator, which is across the road, bring it here, top it off with diesel, DEF, whatever we need to do. And then me and Mark are gonna get on the road and we'll all regroup at Lounge Barrow. So let's go.
That'll go in.
Huh?
That'll go in. It's where the moisture is. See that? It's got some moisture down there. And when you cut a slit like that, this is a stale seed bed, the moisture comes to here, to that seed, and escapes. That's the advantage of a stale seed bed. You're saving your moisture. I'd say about good 1/2 inch, 3/4 an inch. It's moisture, but it's drying quick.
So here's what we got, guys. It looks hot and dry. That is for sure. All right, part of this place, half of it had corn on it last year. Half had soybeans way over there. I don't know if you saw it coming in. So the corn, which was right here, we came in here with the case 475 speed disc, and we went at it at an angle, and then we had the rolling basket coming behind it. So this part has been tilled, and the other part where the beans are has been no-till. Nothing's been done to it. So we wanted to come here first because we know we're going to have less moisture right here where we've disked. And this was done months ago, several months ago. But anyway, well, what's a good sign is we got moisture here, so that means we're going to have even more moisture over there on the beans. But we're running out of it, like Dad said, pretty quick as far as the moisture.
If it's got moisture, I know it to get it up.
That's wet. That's wet.
I ain't found one on that road. That's just right. You like it?
Of course, this hill drop, you got to go away. I believe we're right.
Huh?
I believe we're good.
Give it a shot.
You can help me. Find one on him.
I haven't found one yet.
What's his air supposed to be on?
13?
I can't get mine to go down.
Did you say mine? That may be our problem.
Way on this left side, so you look off the right side, all the way to the pavement. Then ride back and drop in and plant some here. And everything's working out.
There's two end roads all around the
Around the end, yeah.
just like one there.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, good. Huh?
I think I want it pretty firm. It's not wet, so you can't really pack it too hard. If it was wet ground, I'd be a little worried.
You see how they flex? I didn't know they flex. Gonna be very interesting to see how the cotton does in the till dirt where we've ran the disc versus the no-till. All of it's gonna be in the same field. It'll all be treated the same. So this will be an interesting little little test right here. This is how you catch a ride on a planter. Okay, I was on the way to get the roundup and Dad called and said Philip's got a problem with this tractor. He's on the 8R 310. He said he heard something rubbing. Anyway, we're gonna take a look at it and get a game plan on what we're gonna do.
It started squalling.
Yeah, that one hadn't moved.
Well, it was rubbing right here.
Yeah, he heard it rubbing. I can't get my head back there, but that looks right, don't it?
Yeah.
Is there a push bolt for the wedge?
There's no way to get a wrench on that with this outer deal on. You got a mess. You can't tighten it. You see what I'm saying?
You gotta take the jewel off.
There's no way to put a socket on that, and that's what tightens up the wedge. These bolts, you got to break it all the way down. You got to take the wheel off, got to take this off. Then you get to the wedge, you put it where you want it, and tighten it down. Put this back on, put this back on.
It was spinning on the axle.
Well, I never heard it. And when I started my inroad right there.
You're right, the keyway, there's no key in the keyway. The wedge is gone. Holy cow. Wait. That wedge is supposed to have a key in it. Get up there and drive it, Daniel, and put it in park and then put it in reverse. And let's see if it, I'm gonna kind of watch it. I think if you throw the tire off, he could run. With a single. You don't have a wedge.
So the wedge is ruined.
The wedge is ruined. There's no keyway.
How's it?
Woo! Oh my.
I got to go rank with those.
Huh?
Got to rank with those.
I just want to go on a good round to make sure.
Make sure you don't get any tight.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go real tight with it.
He gonna run with one tire off.
Yeah, no, don't feel the
That's what Dad.
same. Flint. He's related to your granddaddy.
We talking about it, they walked up behind us. I said, you're your daddy's son, Dan. I am. Okay, what'd I do? You gonna plant with one tire? Plant, man. Something happened. Yeah. I think you got it. Woo! Is this the last one? We get enough folks that pushing on it.
Well, we got it off, and unfortunately my camera battery ran out right when we took the last lug nut off. Luckily nobody got hurt, but it did have us all pretty scared. We took it out and it immediately, Lord, I almost knocked my hat off. It immediately just came crashing down, but yeah, he's got one tire, one rear tire, and he's gonna go to planting. That's just the way we roll over here. We just get it done. As long as that tractor's planting. If it's got two rear wheels or one, what does it matter as long as it's planting? That's what Dad said. Planting is planting. Well, we got one thing to do before we end the video. I got the drone with me. No clouds in the sky. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So let's get the drone in the air, let's get some beautiful aerial footage, and let's end this day strong. What do you say? Let's get it up. gonna be it for the video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you don't mind, click the thumb. If you like the video, if you haven't subscribed, click the Triple R Farms logo up here. Crazy day, but that's just the way it goes on farming. You just gotta learn how to adapt and keep rolling and keep getting the work done, and that's what we did. Never got to Panther Creek, so maybe that'll be on the video tomorrow. So we're gonna be rolling out videos all week. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all on the next one, guys. See ya.